Hey y'all! Well, I am going to go ahead and I just got through using that mask, the aloe mask in my last video, and I am not going to wipe it off in any way. It says rub it in. I have to tell you it feels very sticky. It's very gel-like. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to use my moisturizers or anything. I am going to use my matte finish. Or you know what I probably should use? I'm going to use my, if there's any left, I am going to use my Chanel Vital Lumiere Aqua. Where is my foundation brush? I don't know. Is this powder? No, it says foundation. These are so hard to tell, the it ones, because they're almost identical, except it's a texture thing is what you can tell the difference. Oh, looky there was a lot left. Okay. So let's see how it goes on. I don't have anything at all to, feels kind of like it's sticking. It's not bad. It's just, kind of sticky. I feel like I want to wash my face, y'all. I gotta tell you, it's not a good feeling. I'm sure it's probably something good, but I guess that's why I'm so picky about what my moisturizers are, because I don't like that sticky feeling a lot of them give you, and that's how my face feels right now. Oh, I love the smell of Chanel foundation. It smells so good, y'all. There we go. And we'll just go down a little. I don't know. I always like to kind of blot it, which really kind of pushes it in and also kind of gives a little bit of a matte look when you do this. Sort of like when you do that with the Beauty Blender. I don't know. It's not bad, it's just I'm not, I don't know. I don't think I'll do that again, y'all. I'm just being honest. I would like to use this because these colors are perfect for what I've got on. And this is that Getaway eyeshadow palette from, who's this made by? Cargo Cosmetics. Very, very pretty colors, and it would so go today. But I told y'all that I was going to do the Cle De Peau that I just bought, and I went and got it out of my purse. It does have a purse cover. That's what these are, by the way. That's to protect the outside so it won't get all scratched up in your purse. It also keeps it, if it does break up, it keeps all the powder in that little pouch instead of all over your purse. It's a beautiful kind of blue. It reminds me of my Dior palette. It's a blue. If turned at an angle, you can see like a violet blue. Otherwise, it looks black. It's got a teeny little Cle De Peau emblem right there. Okay, so let's see what it looks like. There it is. I'm going to try to hold it at an angle. And that is palettes. So you've got 4 eye colors, a blush, a highlighter. The blush, I'm just going to use this blush brush. I told y'all I would, and I'm going to use this mirror. I cannot get the plastic thing off. Oh well, I'll use it with it on. So I'm using this little tiny brush because I don't diss these, because in my Chanel one, it's wonderful. I have no idea how pigmented this is, so I need to be a little careful. Slightly. Oh, it's very pigmented indeed. So, oh my goodness, yes. So it's a very peachy color. I'm going to have to blend that out. Okay. We're going to go up in here in the hairline, come down, circle, hairline, circle at the temple, back down the hairline. Maybe come a little bit so it doesn't look like a line. That's why I circle. And underneath my nose. Still getting it. And then under here. So I feel like I wish it did have that, like my Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like I need a gosh, that is so red the way that put down. Over here it didn't. So application is going to be really important on this. And I think that has nothing to do with the fact that my face felt so moist from that. Yeah, I'm going to have to tone that down. That looks terrible. That's way too strong. So what I'm doing, y'all, to tone it down is just using the foundation brush. Just because it has foundation on it, still just a hair. And it will help tone that down a little bit. I gotta wipe the foundation off the brush. And I'm just using my makeup towel down here. And of course you still need to wash your brushes. But again, I feel like, gosh, I'm not able to really do enough with this. Cut in with it. Can I cut in with it? And blend down. I'm doing it. You'll know I always do a little extra on my chin because our chin's so big. Or I feel it is. You know, we're so critical of ourselves, aren't we? I bet y'all are like, your chin isn't big, Beth. I feel it is. Okay. So now I'm going to use the little brushes that came with it. So I'm going to use the little actual brush. And I'm going to go in this highlight color right here. Oops, sorry. Right here. This little color right here. Let's go under the brow. And in the inner corner. Maybe a wash over my lid. I know this is pigmented. I just feel like it's not transferring, and I don't even think it's these brushes. I just think it's the... Maybe it's more buildable. Some products are purposely made to be buildable because the customer that they're going for doesn't like, you know, that kind of in-your-face look. So maybe that's who Cle De Peau's customer is. Maybe a little more refined, a little more conservative in their application. Don't want too much, so they want it to be buildable. If they want it to be a lot, they can do that. I'm going to go ahead and also use this brush on the other side for this kind of peachy color right here that's next to that. And I'm going to go right under, straight down. I'm going to go right under that to kind of start a transition color. Actually, that's the only transition color. The other one is yellow, and I don't like yellow for a transition color, and I bet it's probably more meant to be the, this is very, very peachy. It's probably meant to be the lid color. So why don't we just take that and go ahead and put it on the lid. It's more goldy yellow. Right there. These colors do not go at all with what I'm wearing. This is extremely warm, and I'm wearing bluish gray. So, but you know, I'm not like dressed to the nines either. Okay, so that's the application so far. A little bit of fallout, but anytime you use a brush, y'all, there's going to be fallout. Alright, so now I'm going to take the sponge applicator, and I am going to use this kind of plummy brown. It's a beautiful color. I love this color. I actually love all these colors. And I'm just going to go right in the crease. Make myself a nice little line. And then I'm going to kind of blend it upward. That's what you do when you don't have, going to blend right up into the front of the brow there, or the back side of this side of the brow. Kind of come up into that peach tone to get a blended look. One thing I do like about using sponges, look how exact that line is, by the way. Also, it blends well. You can get both precision and blending out of a sponge applicator. I've always liked them. Look how perfect the V is. I mean, you can just have a V that's so obvious. And you can save one side with nothing on it to kind of blend the color down. And just turn the back of that. There we go. So there's two different looks. If you want a bright look, you could be left with that. That would be a little too bright for me. I always like to have a dark color in the crease. Okay, so let's just do the line straight over. Now see, look at the power of a sponge applicator. How that just put all the color down. And so, to blend, you go up. Just kind of blend it in and away. See how it blended it? Go up a little. Just a little up, like you're blending the line up some. That's what you're doing. There. Do that good on the other side. There's that stupid little thing. I hate that thing. I'm going to talk to a dermatologist about seeing about having that removed. Okay, so now I'm going to make my V. Come back in. And that was a little heavy-handed, so I'm going to use the back side of this to kind of smooth that color down a little bit. And then back. There. Now, there's a pointed one. Let's see if we can use that. We know we can use it here. No question. We knew that would do a good job. It's yeah, I can feel the cardboard or whatever's in it, the plastic that's in it is very hard. So as long as the glue's good, this is a good little sponge applicator that comes with it. Now the question is, can I do a brow with this color and this little pointy thing? Maybe. Be careful. Yeah, the color's kind of like a purpley brown, so what do you think? It filled it in pretty good, I guess. You'd have to be really careful. Actually, I think the color's just too purple, y'all. I don't think you could use this palette to include your brows. I think I'm going to look like I have little purpley brows. And y'all know I use a purple, actually. It's a dark, rose quartz is my Almay color. And it actually is a dark, dark purple. It's almost like a brown purple. But this, because it's powder, I guess.